back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learned in the progression from it to the full product? I think my skills in filming and editing is much improved from our original preliminary task, where we filmed a person walking through the door, sitting down and having a short conversation. Firstly, my filming skills have improved, as I'm now able to frame shots better and use a wider range of camera angles to better effect. Although in our preliminary task we tried to use low angle shots, these were not as effective as perhaps we hoped they would be. And this is one of the ways I think I have improved, as we use some low angle shots, such as when the hero is running upstairs in the building in our thriller coursework. And I think these work to a better effect than in our preliminary video. I also think that my skills in editing have improved, partly because of the use of match-on action shots we used in our preliminary video and our thriller coursework. I think that after practicing in the editing suite, the match-on action shots we used in our thriller worked more effectively and were edited better. At first, during our preliminary video, it was difficult to use the editing software, as it was the first time I'd used the more sophisticated software. However, by the time we came to film and edit our thriller, I had more experience using the editing suite, so it was easier to edit this time. At first, I found it difficult to capture the footage from our tape onto the computer, as after one time we'd imported footage, it was lost. We used a different method the next time we went to import footage, which worked much better. I also found it difficult to select the shots that we wanted to use from our captured footage, as it was difficult to choose the exact length of shots to use. But by the time we were editing our thriller video, I understood this better. The brief outlined that we should create the opening of a thriller film approximately 2 minutes long, and that would either be of a 15 or 18 certificate. I think that we've fulfilled the terms of the brief in that we've created an opening which is 2 minutes and 5 seconds long, and we gave our thriller a 15 certificate. I think that our thriller is reasonably effective as an opening, as we ensured we included the codes and conventions of the thriller genre, such as the transformed city and the question and answer model. I'm quite happy with the shots of the girl in the room, as we managed to achieve a reasonably authentic CCTV look for these shots. And although there are some shots that we could have improved, such as the shot of the killer getting out of the car and taking the camera box out of the boot, this could have been framed better so that you could understand better what was happening on screen. If I were to film and edit our thriller again, I'd ensure that I spent longer on the framing and filming of each shot, most likely taking variations of each shot so I had more choice when editing. I'd also try and make the continuity of our piece better. For example, I would have filmed a shot of our hero running towards the building and into it, which would have gone after the establishing shot in our thriller video and made the continuity better. I'd spend more time editing each individual shot to ensure it was the right length and that it was in exactly the right place during our sequence. I think that our film isn't as good as a professional film, mainly because we're not as experienced in filming and editing, but that our narrative is as effective as a professional narrative, and our film is as professional as we could make it, considering our lack of experience.